Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. And Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be a quick one, just based on this article in regards to a winter storm watch issued for Northern California. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get a precept or two, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says, as people travel for the holiday weekend, much of Northern California is under a winter storm watch, with communities bracing for several feet of snow. The National Weather Service warned people traveling to and from the Sierra Nevada and its popular ski resorts to expect major travel impacts and to use extreme caution. But there is still time for people to get to their destinations for President's Day weekend. Dakari Anderson, a National Weather Service meteorologist in the Sacramento office, told the Associated Press that Saturday through Sunday morning is going to be the best travel window ahead of the incoming cold weather system. So while there was some snow earlier in the week, conditions remained quiet on Saturday, Anderson said. But things are expected to pick up Sunday afternoon, with communities that are situated at elevations of 3,000 to 4,000 feet expecting to be blanketed with between 1 and 2 feet of snow. Slovakia says our highest snow accumulations are going to be in those kind of more hard to reach places, but we're still going to see some of those heavier amounts in communities that are populated, Anderson said. Communities in higher elevations could see much more snow, possibly 6 to 8 feet. So among them, Anderson said, maybe Blue Canyon, a sparsely populated, unincorporated community that sits at 4,695 feet of elevation and is about 51 miles west of Lake Tahoe. Said the city of Lake Tahoe posted on its Facebook page warning residents that if they drive on Monday, they should expect delays, possible road closures, and whiteout conditions. The Shasta County Sheriff's Office urged residents to take advantage of the clear weather Saturday and prepare for the storm. It has seemed spring-like for a large part of 2026, but winter is set to show it's not quite done yet, the agency posted on Facebook. Said the winter event is expected to span several days and could also affect portions of western Nevada and southern Oregon. Yeah, so just when you thought that it was over, the Lord is like, nah, I got more in store for you. That's why you're not supposed to get too comfortable. Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And the Lord just keeps sending these storms. These snowstorms, these rainstorms, these cold to frigid temperatures. The hits just keep coming. Psalms 83:14, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. Verse 15, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. And that's exactly what the Lord is doing. Just constantly sending out these storms. Letting people know, like, hey, there could be a lot of snow. There could be whiteout conditions, road closures, you know, worst case scenarios, you might get stranded wherever you are. So, just try to prepare for that. And some people, may hear that and be like, okay, well, wherever we were planning on going, it's not worth the risk of like being stranded, because if it does turn out to be a lot of snow and you end up stuck, who knows when you're going to get unstuck? Who knows if anyone's going to be able to come rescue you? Because we've seen it happen before where, these meteorologists will say, oh, yeah, there's a snowstorm coming, but it's going to be a light storm. And next thing you know, they get, hit with a couple of feet of snow instead of just, a couple of inches of snow. And now people are stuck wherever they are. Maybe the power might go out, the temperature drops severely. Like, it can become very serious and very deadly and scary. And this is just yet another reminder that, like I said, don't get comfortable. Because just because you may have a couple of nice days, where the weather is warmer, that doesn't mean that winter is over. Because the Lord can very easily turn things around. Drop the temperature, hit you with some torrential rain, hit you with a major snowstorm, just completely shut everything down. And that's basically what those people out there in Northern California may experience. Because, like that meteorologist said, that it's not over yet. That winter is not over yet. So, people thinking that, it's just smooth sailing from here on out. Well, the Lord's about to give them a rude awakening. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, just a quick lesson through the Spirit. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, the Wada Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, for putting the Spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. And shalom to all the sincere believers. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.